Sha-na-na, ooh, ain't got no money. Whoa, ain't got no fancy car. Whoa, don't live the life of a millionaire Jack or a movie star Jack. Girl, the 5 horsemen, honey, they thought they had it all covered, okay? And Eddie Kane was looking at them like, these niggas, what in the blind fuck? Anyway, y'all, so I'm on my way to pick my daughter up, okay? I just got off work, got off the train, and I said, why not pop in and talk to y'all, okay? So, a few things I want to talk about. First of all, damn Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, okay. I'ma need for Paris. I'ma need for Paris to get it together, okay? Because she keep calling Brandy Cinderella. And she done called that girl Cinderella like 3 times. She done called her Moesha. Next thing you know, she gonna call her Denisha. I know y'all used to watch Thea back in the day. Brandy played Denisha. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood has been thoroughly entertaining thus far, and I think it's only 3 episodes in, and 3 episodes in, they far better than all that bullshit from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, New York. It's just been better, okay? Now, A1's mother, it wouldn't be Love and Hip Hop Hollywood without her, child. She had her wig, okay, blonde wig with her red jumpsuit, ketchup and mustard, okay? Ketchup and mustard. That red jumpsuit ketchup, her head was the mustard. And Big Lyrica and Baby Lyrica, child. Big Lyrica came in there like she had everything to say to A1. She just barged her ass in there. She give me mommy dearest a little bit, like that crazy twitchy, I don't know, she just gives me mommy dearest. And her wigs and that damn top lip, I just, ooh, they be messing their bodies and their face up. Like, she barges in, she got something to say, okay? She's there to gather A1 all the way together, and child, Miss Pam, she ain't having it. She took and threw that damn batter everywhere. Big Lyrica done picked up a chair. She done throwed I thought it was cake batter. She threw that shit all over. That shit got all over A1, all in his head. Child, he had his head up under the faucet trying to get that shit out. He done put his mama and Big Lyrica out. That show is a whole entire mess. And then Ray J's ass gonna say he ain't think, cause A1 told him that he went and tried to get at Safari. This dumbass gonna say, I ain't think he was gonna sacrifice his pearls like that. Or Ray J shady as shit. And Princess, the way she told Ray J that story about what happened, that was some bullshit. I mean, Moniece, don't be fucking with Moniece Slaughter, okay? We already know that. Moniece don't have it all, okay? And it's hot as hell. Moniece don't have it all. And the way Princess was acting, she was acting like Moniece a joke or something. Girl, please. See, and then everybody would have been, if she actually had, what if she actually had a gap to Princess, okay? And then it would have been this whole big thing about Moniece shouldn't have done this and shouldn't have done that, and Princess is pregnant. Why Princess ain't taking into account that she pregnant, fucking around with Moniece, knowing she'll get snatched? It's too much, too damn much. And damn, Safaree done admitted to Ray J that he done did something with Lyrica. I don't know, child. But anyway, I'm enjoying Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You know, Safaree gonna tell. So this month he okay. People on the road. I don't know what's going on. But Safaree gonna say how somebody with gold dreads, black nail polish, and sparkly shoes gonna be about something. Child, please. Alright, Safaree. Okay. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. But old Goldilocks was trying to get to Safaree's ass. He was gonna get to Safaree's ass. So that was that. Okay. Something else. Teen Mom, the episode that came on Monday, that whole behind the scenes episode with Brianna, Kale, that whole situation. I don't like Brianna. That whole triad, her mother, Brianna, and her sister, is just fucked up, okay? And I wanted Kale to get to Brianna. Just one good time. She'd have slung her ass. She probably wouldn't even have to swing on her. She probably could have just grabbed Brianna's ass and just slung her ass. Throw her ass down one time real hard and be like, bitch. Because Brianna talk a lot of shit. And Brianna lets people around her put a battery in her back. Like, that whole time that Brianna and Kale were in that room, Brianna ain't had hardly shit to say. Brianna ain't had nothing to say. And she was in there hollering and screaming. And when she got outside, Kale was a bitch every 2 seconds. You know, and when she got outside, her little friend Shirley was out there. So all of a sudden, Brianna got all these balls. And then, so that whole situation dies down. But when they start bringing people on stage, Brianna comes out there hollering and screaming, oh, you was talking all that shit, bitch. You this and you that. And so she comes out, and I'm just, and Kale is like, okay, that's it. Kale gets up and she's trying to get to Brianna or whatever. The whole time security is holding Brianna back, like Brianna really gonna do something. But it's like, okay, Brianna knew what she was doing. Brianna came out there knowing she was going to be putting on a show, okay? Because the audience was sitting out there. Everybody, she knew what she was doing, and she knew that Kale wasn't going to be able to get to her, okay? But when they was in that room, and all it was a matter of reach, for real. I mean, I'm assuming, even though security was in the room, but if Brianna really wanted to fight Kale, she would have swung on her when they was in that room. But Brianna knew she wasn't going to do nothing, and she knew her sister was already sitting out there, okay? And and it's not just Kale. Her sister has been her guard dog in every situation. With Devon, her mother even turned up on Devon, like, and it's just sad because they've crippled Brianna. Brianna cannot handle a situation on her own for any reason. By herself, she can't do it. And the way her mother just hovers over Brianna is just terrible. It's just terrible. Like, her mother is clearly jaded by whatever has happened in her past, okay? Because she constantly, what am I trying to say? Brianna's mother projects that bitterness and that jaded attitude onto Brianna and Brittany, and it's just embedded in them now. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, if Brianna can have these babies, okay, then she should be able to handle her situations with the father of her children. It's just as simple as that. Even if you live in your mother's house, you should still be able to handle your situations with the father of your kids. And she just cannot do that. She can't do that. It's like her mother is hovering over her all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because they got 2 baby girls amongst them that's just going to continue to perpetuate that cycle. So, and then Brianna gonna call Kale fat. What the fuck? What? Girl, this is the thing about that. First of all, for Brianna to be calling somebody fat is just absolutely the dumbest shit I have ever heard, because clearly Brianna is not satisfied with the way she looked either, because she has had surgery after surgery after surgery with her damn butt walking around looking like she got 10 tons of shit dragging around in her pants behind her. That butt looked terrible on Brianna. And the thing is like when Brianna was on, when she was on Young and Pregnant, I mean, not Young and Pregnant, when she was on 16 and Pregnant, I kind of took a liking to her, you know, because she was a cute little girl, you know. She was very mild-mannered. She was just kind of, you know, she was meek, you know, and she was kind of sort of really just reserved a little bit. But I don't know, over the years, it's just that she just really has not developed into an adult human being. Like, you know, I gave her a pass when she was young and on 16 and pregnant because, of course, she was a teenager. But I see, you know, she's repeated the same cycle over and over. You know, she's repeated the cycle. Her behavior is exactly the same. And it's I don't know. And then when she, after all of that shit happened, after she had the encounter with Kale in the room and didn't do nothing, and then after she came out on stage hollering and screaming, looking like a total idiot, she got on stage with Dr. Drew, and then she started crying. She started crying because she was embarrassed, and her sister and her friend got on her about what she did. And she, you know what I'm saying? Which, this is why I say they've crippled her, because they've conditioned her into thinking that all that rah-rah shit is cute because Brittany does it. But the difference with Brittany is that Brittany will fight. Okay? Brittany will fight your ass, but Brianna won't. But Brianna has patterned her behavior after her mother and after Brittany. She has no identity of her own. So it's just unfortunate because, like I said, Brianna has two girls that, you know, that she's raising, and she doesn't have the capacity mentally to separate herself from that behavior and teach her daughters differently. Clearly she doesn't, because she goes along with it, and she allows Brittany to put a battery in her back. So she gets on stage with Dr. Drew and she starts crying because I know for a fact she was embarrassed, and she just gets up and walks off and leaves. Okay. And then during the whole debacle, her ass fell over the table, and I was just looking at, like, yeah, why? I just don't even. Between her and Janelle, I don't even know. I don't know. So anyway, that's that. Okay, and I am going to watch Killer Curves tonight. I'm going to either watch it tonight, or I'm just going to let it record and maybe watch it tomorrow, because I think it comes on at the same time as Queen Sugar. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna do that. Shana, no, ain't got no money. Whoa. That's my movie. I love the 5 Heartbeats. Girl, these braids, they easy, but when it's hot, Lord. What's the scene in the 5 Heartbeats when Duck and his sister, no matter how hard it gets, we haven't finished yet. I love that scene in the movie because my grandmother, that was one of her favorite scenes in the movie too. And we used to, when we would watch that movie, sometimes I would see, because we watched that movie so many times, like, you know, the family or whatever, and I used to catch her sometimes, you know, rocking her head and tapping her foot, and she would just have this smile on her face. So I just love that scene of the movie. It just reminds me of my grandmother. I miss my grandmother so much. But yeah, that part of the movie I really love, and it's so many classic moments in that movie. But yeah, y'all, I guess I'm gonna go, you know, because that's it. I just wanted to come in and holler at y'all real quick, and my phone is about to die, so I will catch y'all on the flip side.